Have you ever felt that moment of panic when it's your turn to speak English? You just kind of freeze up? Well, if that sounds familiar, you are in exactly the right place. We're about to break down two really powerful techniques you can do at home, no fancy courses needed, to totally transform your speaking skills and build some real, genuine confidence. Let's dive right in.
Man, does this hit home or what? So many of us have been there. You've got all these ideas swirling in your head, but when you try to say them in English, nothing. That fear of being judged, it's paralyzing, isn't it? It keeps you quiet when all you really want to do is connect with people. It stops progress right in its tracks.
But what if I told you that breaking that silence has nothing to do with memorizing more grammar rules? What if it all starts with just one simple shift in how you think? Seriously, the entire journey from being scared to speaking fluently can kick off with just one question you ask yourself.
This question right here changes everything. If others can speak, why can't I? It completely reframes the whole problem. You stop telling yourself, oh, I'm just bad at English, and you start asking, okay, what are the steps I need to take? And just like that, speaking English isn't some magical talent you either have or you don't. It's a puzzle, a solvable one.
And here's the secret to solving that puzzle. It's not about being gifted or having some special language talent. Nope. The real key is just practice. Small, consistent efforts, day in and day out. That's it. That's the whole game.
Let's think of it like this. Your brain, it's a muscle. And if you want to get that muscle stronger, you have to work it out regularly. You wouldn't go to the gym for like 5 hours on the first of the month and then expect to be fit for the next 30 days, right? Of course not. The exact same logic applies here. Daily training is what builds that strength and makes speaking start to feel easy and natural.
So where do we even begin with this daily training? Well, our first technique is incredibly simple. You don't need any apps, you don't need books, you don't even need a speaking partner. All you need is you and a mirror.
I love this idea. It totally changes how you see a mirror, doesn't it? It becomes this powerful learning tool. And talking to yourself in front of it, it's not weird, it's a strategy. You're creating your own safe, totally judgment-free zone where you can practice, you can experiment, and you can really start to find your own voice in English.
So what do you even say? Literally anything. Talk about your day. Tell the mirror about your biggest dreams. Just describe whatever random thought pops into your head. The goal here is not to be perfect. Please, forget perfection. The real goal is just to get the words out, to let your tongue get stronger, your voice get clear, and to actually watch your confidence grow, right there in front of your eyes.
Okay, so once you start getting comfortable talking to yourself, it's time to level up. Our second technique is this amazing workout that trains your mouth and your brain to finally get in sync. It's called shadowing.
Shadowing sounds technical, but it's super simple and wildly effective. You're basically acting like a real-time echo. You listen to a native speaker and you repeat what they say, like right after them. By doing this, you're not just learning words, you're absorbing the music of the language. You know, the rhythm, the ups and downs, the flow that makes speech sound so natural.
And the process couldn't be easier. Step 1, listen. Just play a short clip of a native speaker. It could be from a podcast, a movie, whatever. Maybe start with something a little slower and clear. Step 2, repeat. Right away, say what you hear out loud. Don't even worry about understanding every single word at first, because the magic is in step 3, match. Try to copy the speaker's rhythm, their melody. This is how you train your mouth and your ears to finally start working together as a team.
Here's a way to think about what's happening. Every time you practice shadowing, you're physically strengthening the pathways for English in your brain. At first, that path might be like a slow, bumpy country road. But with consistent practice, you are paving a multi-lane superhighway which lets the words travel faster and so much more effortlessly.
And this brings us to a really crucial mindset shift. I want you to stop chasing a perfect accent. Instead, chase clarity. Look, the goal isn't to sound exactly like a native speaker from London or New York. The real goal is just to be understood. Chasing a perfect accent just leads to fear and hesitation. But chasing clarity, that leads to confidence and real communication. So, how much time do you need for all this? You're probably thinking hours a day, right? Nope. You might be surprised. We're not talking about huge chunks of your time. Just 15 focused minutes every single day. That's way more powerful than trying to cram for 2 hours once a week. It's all about building the habit, not the length of the session.
And that's really the secret sauce right there. It has nothing to do with how smart you are. It's all about consistency. Those small, daily actions add up over time to create these huge results that you just can't get from cramming. Your real superpower is just showing up regularly.
So we've covered the why and we've covered the how. We've talked about mirrors and shadows, about muscles and highways. Now there's only one thing left to do, and that's to actually turn all this knowledge into action. Because this journey really does start with one single step.
And as you get started, please remember this. The goal is progress, not perfection. Every single time you stumble over a word or you forget a phrase, do not see that as a failure. See it as evidence. It is proof that you are in the game, that you are trying, and that you are learning.
So, I'll leave you with this question. Your English journey is right there, waiting for you. Maybe your first step is just talking to your reflection for 1 minute today. Or maybe it's shadowing one single line from your favorite movie. It can be that small. Your journey to speaking with confidence is ready whenever you are. The only thing left to decide is, what is your first small step going to be?